I pull in love, light, and joy into the center of me, into the universe around me, into my energetic body and physical body and my spirit body. Next, I do my sacred morning practice called the 1 through 10. And here I'm rebirthing myself into this moment with absolute love, light, and joy. And I'm giving away everything that existed before this moment so that all that's left is this beautiful soul self of mine, the one I was born with. I'm then ending that morning 1 through 10 with 3 invocations where I'm blessing the moment and all of my surroundings with love and light and joy. And I am blessing the 3 bodies, the physical body, emotional body, which is my energetic body, and my physical body in the name of love, light, and joy. I then bless and thank all of my guides and ancestors and all the directions and all the energies that have gone in to make me up until this moment, and also to everything that has built me into what I am. I am accepting it all with grace. Next, I'm going to start shaking off any old residual energies, thoughts, feelings, emotions that might have been hanging out in my body, mind, or spirit. This is called trembling horse. It's kind of like when you see a dog that had gotten into a fight and then it shakes it off afterwards, shakes off that negative energy that it doesn't want to hold on to. So we can learn from nature in this way. Sometimes I'll make a sound when I do that. Next comes point tapping. Point tapping is where I'm waking up the major points in all of my energy meridians, where I'm kind of saying, hello body, I love you. Wake up. I love you so much. And now as we wake up, all of those energy meridians, the main ones, to make sure the whole channels are working. We're trying to reach a flow state. We don't want any blockages in the channels of flow. I often then will bring down the heavens. It's always good to pull white light into the center of the body. I pull in the white light, moving from the 45s. Next, I spread my arms, opening my back. A lot of the energy channels through the back of us can get blocked. We don't often orient from the back, and so this is a chance for us to really open and stretch. Open up the entire back of the body with love, light, and joy, of course. This stretching phase is very important. You can imagine that energetic channels in your body are like rivers, and as we stretch them, we make the flow state nice and healthy. This stretch I always love because it opens up the whole front and back of my upper back, neck, and shoulders, which for me carries a lot of tension. As tension rises up, we want everything to flow down. A next chi scattering is scattering it off to the side. Imagine lifting up. As we lift up, we're pulling up all that we don't need and we're tossing it off, easily just tossing it away. This coiling motion is very important. Next, we dive into the day. And as you stretch, as you go down, I want you to really relax the entire back of your muscles, everything nice and easy. Just relaxing down, and as you pull up, imagine that you're pulling in golden earth energy as you dive into the experiences of life. You pull it up and are victorious. Here we hang and go to the left and right and stretch all of those muscles and feel your psoas muscle and the internal stabilizers stretching and relaxing your back and all of the vertebrae as you kind of hang the muscles from the bones down. Next, as we come up, we do our shoulder shrugs, which take all of the energy from, again, that shoulder girdle area where we have a lot of tension usually, and we open up all of those channels and open up. And a lot of times you might hear little clicking and popping sounds, and that's perfectly all right as the synovial fluid is moving around. We want to put a lot of light into the body by moving it. Next, we have channel dredging. Here we imagine that our hands are magnets for any dark, heavy energies we don't need. We pull them first from the yin channels, next from the yang channels. The yin channels move on the inside of our body, and they abide by the water cycle. The yang is the fire cycle. That's the male energy on the outside. So all of these chi scattering are very good to just get rid of any old residual thoughts, feelings, and emotions which make up our energy body. Next, we have something called Old Man in the Tidal Pool. Here we do it with sound. Ah, woo. Shh, 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 shh. Ah, woo. Ah, woo. Ah, woo. Shh, 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 shh. This is an old ancient practice where we're conditioning all of our yin organs that deal with all the major emotional states of consciousness. The ah sound is conditioning the long-term memory from the heart. The oh sound is conditioning the liver, which is anger, disappointment, grief. And the sh, sh sound is to deal with the lungs. Next, we have the yang swaying exercise. We're pulling light in from the center of the earth, this beautiful golden light, in through the soles of our feet, up our legs, up the back of our body, down the front of our body, and then spinning that energy like a galaxy behind our navel. This allows us to build up a lot of heat and energy into our system. So we're done with the chi scattering. We have started with the tonification, starting with the male yang. We start with the energy of the sun and yet pull it from the bottom of the earth. So we have this beautiful balance energy coming in with us, and we're pulling it into the fire cycle. Now we are going to pull in white light into our lungs. So this begins the Taoist 5. And the white light pulls in with every inhale. Exhale all we don't need. Inhale white light. And exhale dark light. Inhale white light. Exhale what begins as darkness, as we do this exercise, goes to white light, where you finally, at the end of this exercise, are inhaling white light and exhaling white light. This is a beautiful exercise where we're honoring sadness and grief and getting to the other side of that, which is integrity. Next, we're working with the liver. The liver processes anger. The color we tonify the liver with is a beautiful, vibrant green light. Now on the inhale, you make 3 movements, and on the exhale, you're imagining again a dark green turning into a beautiful, vibrant emerald green. So this tonification process is also getting rid of the dark side of the organ. Next, we have the kidneys, which are processing fear. On the other side of fear, of course, is this strong self-belief. Here I inhale at the top, exhale at the bottom. As I'm going and dipping down, I imagine I'm dipping down into this deep blue color. Deep down the blue and then cross. I'm pulling that dark, cool waters across the front of me. And in the back hand, I am gently touching my kidney. So as I pull in the blue light, I'm feeding my kidney the beautiful, cool blue color that it needs. This process is very purifying and tonifying. So you're pulling in the vibration that your kidney needs. Next, we move to the heart. The heart is a beautiful red color. As we inhale, we imagine again this beautiful red color that we're putting into the heart. And with each movement here, we're really moving and stretching all of the meridians of the whole body, because within the center of the heart is where your soul resides. We call it in Chinese medicine the emperor. I honor the ruby red emperor. Next, we move to the spleen. The spleen is a beautiful yellow color. And the virtue of the spleen is self-reliance and trust. We are getting rid of what we don't need. From the spleen is processing worry and self-doubt. Next, we're going to pull in some more white light and move to regulate. Here we're doing golden ball exercise. And it's to honor and regulate all of the energies we just pulled into our body. We gather, rise, expand, condense, pull in and release, fall and disperse. We gather energies in life. We pull them up, we expand them and look at them. We pull them in, we push them out. We let them fall and release. In a sense, all things we gather to look at. We process them, and then we push out all of the wonderful virtues. Gathering life's experiences, rising, expanding them to understand them, deciding that they're light, and allowing that to go back into the earth. Next, we do turtle breathing. This is also really regulating all the energies that we just tonified and pulled in, and we're taking every last bit of energy that's in our environment and we're putting it in place so that we can recognize all the energies and emotional states of consciousness and become a master of them. And we're going to end our practice in delightful gratitude. Here we bless all sentient beings, and we've dedicated our practice to the love, light, and joy. And so we're giving it to every direction, to every guide, to every teacher. And I'm also doing forgiveness. Gracious forgiveness is the heart of healing.